Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here with me today. This is VUS, Learning English Podcast, a warm and quiet place for you to learn. Today, we have a very special topic. We are going to learn how to connect with people. We will learn how to make anyone like you. It is a skill for making new friends. It is a skill for building wonderful relationships. This is not a trick. It is a way to show people that you care. It is a way to make people feel good. This episode will be very easy to follow. The ideas will be clear, so you can relax. You can just listen, and you can learn with a calm heart. Before we start, I want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing to spend your time here. It is a gift to me. If you enjoy our time together, please think about subscribing to our channel. It helps our little family grow. It helps more English learners find us. And you will not miss our future episodes. If you like this episode, you can tap the like button. It is a fast and easy way to show your support. I have a question for you. Where are you listening from today? Please tell us in the comments. It makes me so happy to see where our friends are. It feels like we are all together in one big room. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin our journey together. What if you could make anyone like you? Not just like you a little bit, but feel a real warm connection to you. A feeling like they have known you for a long time. What if you could walk into a room full of people and talk to someone you do not know? A complete stranger. And in just a few minutes, they feel something special. They feel like you understand them. Maybe you understand them more than their old friends do. Does this sound like magic? Does it sound like a special power, something only for very, very charming people? Or people who are born with a special gift? Well, it is not magic. It is not a special power. It is a skill. A skill is something anyone can learn. You can learn it. I can learn it. We can all learn it. And it is more than just a skill. It is a system, a simple plan. It has 3 easy steps. You can repeat these 3 steps again and again. It is a cycle for good conversations. This is not old advice from a book. This is a special method. It comes from a very secret world, the world of spies. People who are spies need to build trust. It is their job. Building trust is not just nice for them, it is very, very important. Their lives can depend on it. Former officers from the CIA use this method. The CIA is an important group in the United States government. Their job is to find information to keep their country safe. These officers needed to build friendships very fast. They used this method in very serious situations. And it worked. It helped them build connections predictably and quickly. And today I'm going to share this whole plan with you. I will break it down into small, easy pieces so you can understand it and so you can use it in your life. There is a 3-step conversation cycle. Spies and secret officers use it. They use it to build trust. They use it to make people like them. Anyone. It is very simple. It is all about asking 2 simple questions and making 1 simple statement. A statement that shows you understand. This process is easy to repeat. And when you use it, something amazing happens inside the other person's brain. It creates a happy feeling, a good, warm feeling, like when you eat delicious food or when you get a special gift. This happy feeling makes them feel understood. It makes them feel interesting. It makes them feel important. Because you give them this good feeling, they like being with you. They want to be around you. They start to trust you, and they want to tell you more about themselves. And the best part is this. It is a skill you can learn. You can practice it. You can start using it right now, today. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to do it. You will have a new tool for making friends and for building wonderful connections. Section 1, the myth of charisma, the hard reality of influence. Let's talk about something first. Let's talk about charisma. Charisma is a special charm. Some people seem to have it. They walk into a room and people want to be near them. They always say the right thing. They are funny. They are charming. And it all looks so easy for them. We look at these people and we think, I can never be like that. We think we are not special. We think we are not born with that gift. But that one thought is not true. That thought can stop you. It holds you back. Let's break this myth. Let's break this idea right now. The truth is very different. What we call natural charisma is usually a skill. It is a set of communication skills. These people have practiced a lot. Maybe they don't even know they practiced. They have learned how to talk to people. They have learned how to listen. But for many of us, this is not natural. Our conversations can be messy. They can feel difficult. We just react. We do not have a plan. Sometimes there is silence, and the silence feels awkward. So we talk just to fill the silence. We talk about ourselves. Why? Because we don't know what else to say. It feels easier to talk about our own lives. We ask boring questions. Questions that stop the conversation. They are dead-end questions. Think about the last time you were at a party or a meeting with new people. How did it feel? Was it easy or was it a little awkward? Maybe it was like this. You say, "So what do you do?" The other person says, "I work in marketing. And you?" You say, "I am in sales." They say, "Oh, that's cool." And then silence. A difficult, painful silence. You both look around the room. You look for someone else to talk to. You look for an escape. This is normal for many people. It is the default way of talking. It is like a simple trade. You trade facts. I tell you my job. You tell me your job. But this does not build a connection. It does not build a friendship. We are not building anything. We are just two people standing near each other. Now imagine a different world. A world where building a connection is not just for fun. It is a very important job. Welcome to the world of spies. In this world, a spy's job is to build relationships. They need to make friends. They do this to get important information. Information that helps keep their country safe. The people they need to talk to are often very careful. They are suspicious. They might not want to talk. They might even see the spy as an enemy. In that situation, you cannot just hope for a good conversation. You cannot have an awkward silence. You need a system, a reliable plan to build trust. This brings us to a very important point. The history of gathering information has a dark side. There were methods that used force. They were called enhanced interrogation techniques, or EIT. These methods were cruel. They caused a lot of pain. And they were also not effective. They did not work well. A big government report showed this. A committee studied these methods. They found that using force was not a good way to get information. Science and experience show the same thing. Building a friendly connection works much, much better. One person who was very good at this explained it perfectly. He said, "Everyone wants to talk. My job is to become the person they want to talk to." This is the main idea. This is the core principle. Real influence, real connection does not come from pushing people. It does not come from trying to be the most amazing person. It comes from becoming the one person who makes someone else feel truly heard and truly seen. That is the real secret. That is where the power is. This is the power of the method we are learning today. A former CIA officer named Andrew Bustamante talked about this. He shared a powerful plan he learned in the agency. It is a conversation cycle, a circle of talking and listening. It is designed to make you the person others want to talk to. It takes away the guessing. You don't have to guess what to say next. You have a simple 3-part process. This is not about tricking people. It is not about being fake. It is about using a deep, true fact about human psychology. A truth about how our minds work. And to understand why this method works so well, we need to look inside the human brain. We need to understand what makes us feel good, what makes us feel connected. Section 2, the core principle. The happy feeling of talking about ourselves. So why does this 3-step cycle work so well? Why does it have such a big effect on people? The answer is inside our brains. It is in how we are made. The whole method is built around one powerful idea. The idea is to get other people to talk about themselves. That is the whole secret. You might think the opposite is true. You might think that to make someone like you, you have to be impressive. You have to tell amazing stories. You have to talk about all the great things you did. You have to show them how smart or funny you are. This is what most people do, and it is completely wrong. It is the backward way. Your goal is to say very little about yourself. Your goal is to get them to talk about themselves as much as possible. Why? Why does this work? Because it gives their brain a wonderful reward, a happy feeling. Scientists at Harvard University studied this. Harvard is a very famous university in America. 2 scientists, Diana Tamir and Jason Mitchell, led the study. They used special machines called fMRI scanners. These machines can look inside a person's brain. They can see which parts of the brain are active. The scientists watched people's brains while they talked about themselves. And they found something amazing. When a person shares their own thoughts, their own feelings, their own stories, a special part of their brain becomes very active. It is the same part of the brain that makes us feel pleasure from other things. Things like eating delicious food or winning money, or even love and sex. That part of the brain lights up. It shines brightly like a Christmas tree. Let me say that again. This is the most important key to this whole method. Talking about ourselves feels so good to our brains. It is a reward. It is a happy feeling that is similar to the pleasure we get from food and money. The Harvard study found something else too. The scientists did an experiment. They offered people money. But they told people they had to talk about other things, not themselves. And many people chose not to take the money. They gave up real money. Why? Because they wanted to keep talking about themselves. They wanted to share their own thoughts and feelings. This shows how much our brains love to talk about ourselves. We are made this way. We are always looking for a chance to share our own stories. This is the happy feeling loop you are going to create. When you use this 3-step method, you are not just talking. You are giving the other person a gift their brain really, really wants. You ask them questions. You listen to their answers. You show them that you understand. By doing this, you are giving their brain this happy feeling. And because you are the one giving them this good feeling, their brain connects that feeling with you. They start to feel a connection to you. They think you are a great person to talk to. They think you are interesting and charming, but they are the one doing most of the talking. Maybe they are talking 90% of the time, and you are talking only 10% of the time. It's amazing, isn't it? But it is even deeper than just a happy feeling. There is another important human need. We all want to feel understood. We want to feel that someone really gets us. Research shows this is very powerful. When a person feels understood, the reward parts of their brain light up. Feeling understood makes us feel connected. It makes us feel we are not alone. It builds trust and closeness. So, when you use this method correctly, you are doing 2 things. First, you are giving someone the pleasure of talking about themselves. Second, you are giving them the even bigger reward of feeling truly seen, feeling heard, feeling understood. That combination is very powerful. It is like a warm hug for their emotions. It builds a bridge of friendship directly to their heart. So the secret is not what you say. The secret is what you get them to say and how you make them feel after they share. Now let's learn the 3 simple steps. The 3 steps to build this powerful happy loop. Section 3, the 3-step cycle, a deep dive. The cycle is so simple and beautiful. Let's say it together. Step 1, ask an open-ended question. Step 2, ask a follow-up question. Step 3, make a validating statement. That's it. Ask again, validate. Then you just repeat it. Let's look at each step very closely. Step 1, the open-ended probe. This is the start of everything. This is where the magic begins. Your first job is to get the other person to talk. You want them to give you more than just one word. You need to ask a question that cannot be answered with a simple yes or no. This is called an open-ended question. It is the key that opens the door to a good conversation. Most of us are not very good at this. We ask lazy questions. We ask closed-ended questions. It is a habit. For example, we ask, "Are you having a good time?" The answer can be yes or no. "Did you see the game last night?" The answer can be yes or no. "Are you from this city?" The answer can be yes or no. These questions are conversation killers. They stop the conversation. After they answer yes or no, the pressure is back on you. You have to think of the next thing to say. It can be very tiring. But an open-ended question is different. It is an invitation. It invites the other person to share a story, or an opinion, or a feeling. It is like you are gently saying, "Please tell me more." The best open-ended questions often start with words like, "What?" "How?" or "Why?" Let's change those boring questions into good ones. Instead of, "Are you having a good time?" you can ask, "What has been the most interesting part of your night so far?" See the difference? To answer this, they have to think. They have to share a little story. Instead of, "Did you see the game last night?" you can ask, "What did you think of that final play?" This question asks for their opinion. It's much more interesting. Instead of, "Are you from this city?" you can ask, "What is something special about the town you grew up in?" This question opens a door to their past. It invites a personal story. These questions are so much better. They give the conversation to the other person. They invite them to share their world. Your goal at this first step is to be general. You are opening a big door. You want to see what is on their mind. You don't need to be very clever or deep at the start. The best questions are simple, and they are often about what is happening right now. Let's imagine a situation. You're at a coffee shop. You see someone reading a book. They look very interested in the book. A boring question is that a good book? The answer is just yes or no. A powerful, open-ended question is, what is it about that book that you are enjoying so much? This question is so much better. It asks about their experience. It invites them to share their feelings about the book. Let's try another situation. You are at a networking event for work. You meet someone new. A boring question is, do you like your job? A powerful, open-ended question is, how did you decide to work in your field? Or you could ask, what is the biggest thing you are working on right now? The most important part of this step is to be truly curious. You must really want to know the answer. Don't just ask the question like you are reading from a paper. Look at the person, make eye contact, and listen carefully to their answer. This first step shows that you are here with them. You are focused on them. You are turning the spotlight away from yourself. You are shining it on them. This prepares their brain for that first happy feeling. So remember step 1. Ask a good, open-ended question. Start with what, how, or why, and be curious. Step 2, the follow-up drill down. This is the second step, and it is very, very important. This step shows that you are a great listener. Many people can ask one good open-ended question. That is the easy part. But after they get an answer, they make a mistake. They do one of two things. They either make the conversation about themselves. They say, "Oh, that's interesting. A similar thing happened to me." Or they ask a completely new question, a question about a different topic. This shows they were not really listening. They were just waiting for their turn to talk. The second question in this cycle must connect to their first answer. It must be a direct follow-up. This is so important. I will say it again. Your second question must be about what they just said. This proves you were really listening. It proves you care about their story. It proves you want to know more. This is what makes people feel truly heard. The method is simple. Listen to their answer. Pick one small part of their answer, one specific word or idea, and ask for more details about it. Imagine you are a friendly detective. You are gently asking for more clues. You can use phrases like, "Tell me more about that." "What was it like when? How did you feel about that part?" "You said X. Could you tell me more about that?" Let's go back to our coffee shop example. You ask the person with the book, what is it about that book that you are enjoying so much? Them, well, it is a story about history. It happens in Florence, Italy, a long, long time ago. The writer is so good. I feel like I am really there. A bad response would be, "Oh, cool. I like history books. Have you read this other book?" This is bad because you took the spotlight back to you. You made it about what you like. The connection is broken. A powerful step 2 response is, That sounds amazing. What is one specific detail the writer used that really made you feel like you were in old Florence? Do you see the power in that question? You listen to their general feeling, feel like I am there, and you asked for a specific detail. You are showing that you are not just hearing their words. You are trying to understand their experience. This makes them want to share more, and their brain gets more of that happy, rewarding feeling. Let's try the networking event example. You ask the new person, what is the biggest thing you are working on right now? Them, oh, it is our team spirit. It is hard right now. We all work from home. It is difficult to feel like a real team. A bad response. Yes, working from home is hard. At my company, again, you made it about you. You are not learning about them. A powerful step 2 response is, that sounds really difficult. When you say you want to feel like a real team, what does that perfect team look like to you? This question is wonderful. It shows you care. And it invites them to share their dreams and ideas. You're not just a stranger anymore. You're becoming a friend, a person they can talk to. And you have still said almost nothing about yourself. But in their mind, you are becoming a very special person, a great conversationalist. Step 3, the validating statement. This is the third and final step in the cycle. This is the step that makes the connection strong. It is like the glue that holds the friendship together. After they have answered your 2 questions, after they have shared a part of their world with you, you must validate their experience. What does validate mean? It is a very important word. Many people make a mistake here. They think they need to give advice, or offer a solution, or share their own opinion. This is a big mistake. When you give advice that nobody asked for, it can feel like you are judging them. It feels like you are saying, you have a problem and I am smart. I will fix it for you. This does not build a friendly connection. It can actually hurt it. Your job is not to fix. Your job is not to judge. Your job is not even to agree. Your job is simply to validate. Validation does not mean you agree. Validation means you communicate that you understand. You are showing them that their feeling or their thought is reasonable. It makes sense from their point of view. It is like a kind nod of your head. It says, I hear you. I get it. Your feeling is real and okay. This is the step that directly gives them that powerful feeling of being understood, that deep, wonderful reward. Here are some simple and powerful validating phrases. You can use them in many situations. That makes perfect sense. I can see why you would feel that way. It sounds like that was very exciting. Of course, you are thinking about that. That seems like a very good way to think about it. Notice that none of these phrases say, I agree with you, or you are right. You can validate someone's feeling without agreeing with their whole story. For example, a friend is upset with their boss. You can validate their feeling of frustration. You can say, it sounds like that was a very frustrating day for you. You don't have to agree that their boss is a bad person. You are separating their feeling from your own opinion. You are just accepting their feeling. Let's finish our examples. First, the coffee shop. You. What is it about that book that you are enjoying so much? Them. I feel like I am really there. You. What is one specific detail? Them. The writer talks about the smell of the leather shops by the river. It is so clear in my mind. You. That makes perfect sense. When a writer can describe more than just what you see, it really does feel like you are in another place. Wonderful. In 3 simple moves, you have understood their experience. You have made a connection. And now you can repeat the cycle. You can start again with a new step 1. You knew step 1. Besides reading, what is another way you like to escape and relax? And the beautiful conversation continues. Now let's finish the networking event example. You. What is the biggest thing you are working on? Them. Difficult to feel like a real team. You. What does that perfect team look like to you? Them. It's a team where people feel safe to share their ideas, where you know your coworkers really support you. You. I can see exactly why that is so important to you. It sounds like you want to build real trust, not just be polite colleagues. Perfect. You not only validated their feeling, you also used a word, trust, that shows you were listening very deeply. You have just become the most interesting person they have talked to all night. Why? Because you made them feel like the most interesting person in the room. And now what do? You start a new loop. You begin the cycle again. You. Thinking about the best team you were ever on, what was one small thing a leader did to help everyone feel so safe and supported? This cycle. Step 1, ask an open question. Step 2, ask a follow-up question. Step 3, validate their feeling. This cycle is a powerful engine. It builds connections. You can use it again and again. With every loop, the conversation goes deeper. The connection grows stronger, and their good feeling about you becomes stronger and stronger. I hope you're seeing how powerful this simple change can be. It is a small change in how you talk, but it can make a big change in your life. If you want to learn more about connecting with people, and if you want more easy English lessons like this, please do me a small favor. Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications. It really helps our channel to grow, and it means you will not miss our next episode together. Section 4, the Ethics of Influence Final Application. Now we must ask an important question. Is this manipulation? Is this a trick to control people? The answer depends on why you are using it. It depends on your heart, your intention. If you use this method to trick someone, yes, it is manipulation. If you use it to get information to hurt someone, it is wrong. If you use it to pretend to be a friend to take something from them, it is bad. But the method itself is not good or bad. It is neutral. It is just a tool for building connection very fast. A hammer can be used to build a beautiful house for a family, or it can be used to break a window. The hammer is just a tool. Your intention is what matters. The best way to use this method is with a genuinely curious heart. This is not about pretending to be interested. It is about choosing to be interested. It is about making a decision. The decision is to believe that every single person is interesting. Every person has a rich world inside them. They have their own stories, their own struggles, their own dreams, their own unique way of seeing the world. This technique is your key. It is your invitation into their world. When you use it to make people feel truly seen, when you use it to make people feel truly heard, it is not manipulation. It is a gift. You are giving them the gift of your full attention. You are giving them the gift of feeling understood. In our busy, modern world, this is a rare and beautiful gift. It is a way to fight against feeling lonely. It is a way to have deeper, more meaningful conversations. It is empathy, turned into a simple system. It is a way to show you care step by step. So use this power for good. Use it to be a better leader at your job. Use it to be a more supportive friend. Use it to be a more understanding partner to your husband or wife. You can try it on your next date. You can try it in your next meeting at work. You can try it when you meet a new neighbor. The principles are the same in every situation. They work everywhere. So let's review the big secret one last time. The way to make anyone like you is not about being the most impressive person. It is not about you at all. It is about making them feel like they are the most impressive person. It is a simple 3-step dance of conversation. Step 1, ask a wide, open-ended question. Start with what, how, or why. Step 2, listen very carefully and ask a specific follow-up question, a question that proves you were paying attention. Step 3, validate their feeling or their point of view. Show them that you get it. Say, that makes sense, or I can see why you feel that way. And then, what do? You repeat the cycle. You start again with a new step 1. This is not a magic trick. It is a way of using human psychology for good. You are creating a happy, rewarding experience for the person you are with. You are making them feel interesting. You are making them feel important. You are making them feel understood. These are 3 of the deepest needs of the human heart. So I have a challenge for you, a small piece of homework. Go out and try this method, just one time. The next time you are talking to someone, resist the urge to talk about yourself. Resist the urge to give advice. Just follow the 3 steps. Ask an open question. Ask a follow-up question. Validate their feeling. See what happens. I promise you, you will be amazed. The way people respond to you will change. You have the tool now. Go and build better, warmer, deeper connections. Learning a new skill takes time. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Just practice a little bit every day. You are on a beautiful journey of learning. Keep going. You are doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you for sharing this time with me. If this episode was helpful for you, please leave a comment. And I have a question for you. It is my open-ended question for you. What is one situation in your life where you plan to try this technique first? Maybe with a friend, or with someone in your family, or at your work? Let me know in the comments below. I would truly love to read your stories. And please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. It helps our VUS family grow. Thank you again, my dear friend. Keep practicing, keep shining, and I will see you next time. See you next time, my friend.